I got a new version of Oberon, Mango Oberon, just shipped around. Ooh, this is very fresh. It was packaged, I think, only 10 days ago. Wow. So I think they've done a couple different versions of Oberon that were like brewery only. Like there was a mango habanero Oberon, so maybe this is sort of a play on that without the habanero, obviously. Same alcohol percentage, 5.8 and all that stuff. So we'll see. I don't really know what to expect. I like regular Oberon a lot. I kind of like how it doesn't have added fruits and spices, and it just does its own work by itself, and it's pretty good. Some reviews on Untappd are usually, most of them are like, whoa, there's no mango here. Like people are like, oh, nice mango flavor. These days people, they just want you to take a finished beer and add in a huge amount of fruit puree. So this is very, very, very hazy. It says brewed with mango, so I think it's like real mango. I don't know if there's any fermented, if they added it after. It's still, I wonder if it's still unpasteurized. It's definitely unfiltered. But yeah, even the foam there has a little bit of an orange tinge to it. But that looks like, hazy IPA, except that the color of the foam gives you a hint that there is fruit in here. It's sticking around okay still, but that looks like, a super murky hazy IPA there. Pretty good carbonation. Still smells mostly like Oberon, just, if you get a really good inhale, there's definitely mango, and a fresh, juicy mango. But it's definitely, I don't know, it's not smelling exactly like a shandy, and there's a good amount of sediment on the bottom too. Interesting. Yeah, I like that smell. This might be one of the freshest Oberons I've had, so I bet the hops are still kind of noticeable, giving you some spiciness, but it smells really, really nice. I think I'm gonna like this a lot. The appearance makes it seem like it's going to be way more mango-y, but they don't use, this is clearly not an artificial mango flavor. They don't use a little drop of something that gives you an explosion of flavor and aroma. Seems like they do put just a little bit of mango puree, which I guess can get you this kind of intense haze and color. Because Oberon is normally only a little hazy with like little chunks floating around, and I'm not even seeing any little chunks. I wonder if, in part because it's so fresh, but also it's just all the mango haze is making it so if there are chunks, you can't really see them in there. A bit of a fuller body, but a touch more, maybe has a little bit more acidity, probably. And maybe a little bit more sweetness too. That's it. It's a little bit sweet. It seems like what you could really do is just take a little bit of mango puree or a mango, nectar thing and pour it in there. Except one that's not with a lot of added sugars, because this isn't that much more sweet than Oberon, but definitely is more sweet. A bigger feel, but it's not quite as a silky smooth feel as regular Oberon, because I think the acidity from the fruit makes it a little bit more astringent. It's not bitter though. It's still very, very, very low on the bitterness, because this beer is really low in IBUs to begin with. But maybe it helps it to work a little better, because I know that I've had plenty of IPAs that had a lot of real fruit added to them, and the combination of the fruit acidity and high IBUs and lots of hops can be really astringent and unpleasant. But this is pretty well made. And it's dumped in the bottom there, and that is the murkiest beer that Bell's has ever made. Oh, that's very nice. And it's a steady hand with the mango, but I like that they use real mango. I would say deserves like a 4, maybe a 4.25, but you could save yourself some money and just put a shot of mango in there somehow. And I kind of feel like I want to just mix this with some straight up Oberon because it's a little bit sweet, but they did a good job with it, and I'm glad that they didn't go the route with the weird flavoring drops, and then they didn't go the route of, I guess they probably couldn't because this is a wide distributed beer, but a lot of these breweries today is, they just add a whole bunch of fruit puree to the finished beer, don't pasteurize it, and then they explode. I'm wondering if this is pasteurized though, because they don't mention that. I think that's something they usually do mention for Oberon and their other beers. But definitely give it a go if you really like mango and Oberon. But just make your own Oberon shandy with just a little bit though, not too much. So that's it. Very good beer for a hot day. Bye.